Today we're having a preview ride of the Jerrabomberra K9 trail. It's a very cold and foggy Canberra morning in July. Normally you can see Mount Jerrabomberra over in the distance there. I'm on Edwin Land Parkway, which has a bit of an unofficial parking spot where you can park and then cut through this little trail to get to the starting point of the K9 trail. There's not really an official trailhead for the Jerra trails, but I'll show you where a sort of semi starting point is. The Jerra trails are maintained by a bunch of volunteers on an unofficial basis, I believe. So a big shout out to them. Thanks for everything you do. You can get more information about the Jerra trails on the Facebook page called Jerra Trails. So today we're going to follow the K9 trail marked by these small green markers. I have some creaking. I'll have to check that out. Thanks to the volunteers who have been building the little bridges through Jerra. It's fantastic. You guys are legends. Hello. I did not see you there. Sorry, buddy. There's several good sights on these trails, including wildlife. Woo! The weather said it's 4 degrees this morning, feels like -1. It's slightly chilly. Some legend, trail ferry legend, built that bridge a year or two ago. Thank you for that, whoever that was. Some wombats digging over there. Big wombat burrows. It's pretty cool. So this is a lovely little area called Fox Hollow, which is great to come for a bushwalk. Someone's built a nice seat here. There's a little birdseed holder thingamabob. It's a very peaceful, lovely little spot to hang out if you love nature. So we're following the K9 trail this way. Up the hill. It's normally a nice view here if there was less fog. So this part of the trail is called 2150 because it is 2,150 feet above sea level. Someone has also come around and built a bunch of cool things for kids to look at on this trail. Absolute legends. My personal favourite thing to look at on this trail is the junk mail, which you'll see in a few minutes what I'm referring to. A man made out of junk, or a male made out of junk. But before we reach that, I love this one. Some legend has built a chair in the tree called Dad's Tree Chair with a beautiful view. Well done. And someone's also built a cool windmill made out of bike parts and cups, camping cups. That's so cool. You guys are legends. And here's the junk mail. Love it. Statue man made out of junk, including bike parts. It's so good. Someone, it's easy to miss, but someone's made a hovering ball of barbed wire right above our heads here. It's quite a spectacle. Well done to whoever's making those things. It's fantastic. So bit of a climb here now before it gets to the fun downhill section. And this is the top of one of the hills called Rockin' Chair. So a bit of downhill, a little bit of a climb, and over to the my favourite part of the Jerra trails, or the more flowy section anyway. Turning left. Watch your tree. Whoa! Ducking down. So we're just about to get to the east side of the hill, crossing the fire trail, checking for the sign which says to the left. This is a five-way kind of intersection. This is one of the more fun, flowy downhill sections. Watch the tree with your handlebars. Clipped that a few times. Oops. There's a rock there. My pedal found it. So we're going to the right. To the right again. This is one of my favourite sections. Fast, sweepy, flowy, downhill. Woo! There is a tree there and a bird there. Sorry. Some legend painted this big rock gold a couple of years ago as a giant golden nugget during COVID. Such a great thing for to bring the kids out and to do a treasure hunt. Well done. It's normally a nice view over that way. Out across the quarry. Chucking a left. wrong way, wrong side of the tree, and chucking a right. Through the rocks, through the trees. A few tight turns on this one. Duck your head under the tree. Keeps people on their toes. Oh, I think this is the old path. I should have taken that little bridge down the rocky hill. You! And onto, I think VMG is the name of this track, which is, I believe, named after one of the founding trail fairies who used to come out here and do a lot of work. So thank you for your service. I believe her name was Val. And this beautiful little spot is called Mum Spot. I think someone built it years ago with a commemorative chair for Val, Mum, Grandma, who VMG is named after. This is a great little spot to bring kids for a little bushwalk. It's about 1 kilometre from Edwin Land Parkway, and it's a pretty nice spot to reach and then turn around if that's what your kids are, if that's the distance your kids are capable of doing. Plenty of little bridges here. There's a bunch of blind corners along this trail as well, so just watch out if you're cruising at high speed. These bridges are a bit slippery when wet, or some of them anyway, so just use caution. I've slipped on that one before. It was uncomfortable. Such a beautiful trail though. Well done to those who built it years ago and who have built the bridges. It's pretty awesome. Through the tunnel. Oh, watch out to the branch. There's normally some wader whale hanging down here to catch on your elbow, so just keep an eye out. Oh, and there's another one. And it's, from what I understand, only really volunteers who come and maintain these trails. So if you're ever out here, feel free to bring a pair of secateurs in your backpack and do some trail maintenance and become one of those legendary folk who look after these trails for us to enjoy. And turning left. That road is Edwinland Parkway, and where we are now is I think about 500 meters west of the intersection of Cooma Road, the one that leads down to Gugong. I think might be named something else, not too sure. And there's a spot to park on the road to walk into Mum's spot through the beautiful trail if you're interested. And we're back to the start. So that's the K9 trail. There are heaps of other offshoots throughout that trail as well, and the TDJ signs stand for Tour de Jerra, and if you follow that, it's a 15-kilometre loop with using some of the K9 trail, but with a bunch of additional offshoots, which is a good ride as well. Check out the Jerra Trails Facebook page. Those guys have put up a heap of maps and descriptions of the trails, which is rather handy, so well done. And back to the start.